needs to be younger than you. She needs to realize you're the boss. You need to be the one in charge of the fucking money. Now, all those are the positive sides. Now, let's look at the negative sides. This is where men have fucked up big time, is they have quit punishing women. They have quit punishing women. Let's go back to the early childhood. In fact, I did the video discussing how men or babies are raised. Girls, they cry and someone runs to their rescue. Boys cry and they're ignored. They're left alone a lot longer, and so boys quit crying and they start solving their own issues. When women get older, when girls grow up into women, and they're the same age as a boy, they do not respect them. That's why a 28-year-old man for an 18-year-old girl is ideal, because she has to respect him. If not, you're out of here, bitch. She will respect him because he is older and established, and she is new and knows nothing about their real world. Nothing from a realistic perspective. When a girl is raised, a girl, and she misbehaves, mommy coddles her. Dad turns her over his knee and paddles her little ass, straightens her out. It's called discipline. When they're good, they're given a lollipop. When they're bad, they are disciplined, spanked. Believe it or not, a lot of you fucking guys don't know it, but grown women used to get spankings into the 1950s, even the 1960s. And I'm not talking about some fetish bullshit. Okay, it's not sexual, it's fucking spanking them. Because they're just like little girls. They needed spankings when they're little girls. They need spankings when they're adolescents. And they understand spankings when they are adults. Now, how do we do that in our modern world? Well, you can't, because you'll get arrested. Right? Well, how do you keep from getting your property stolen by a woman? Well, in our modern world, you get a prenuptial agreement. It's a previously organized agreement in contractual form that states she's not going to steal your shit if the relationship goes south. You can do the same fucking thing for discipline. If you understand that spanking a girl's ass straightens her the fuck up, there's a signal that is sent from her ass to her brain, right? Discipline works. If spanking works on kids, why doesn't it work on adults? If spanking works on little girls, why not big girls? I'll tell you from experience, it works. It fucking works like a charm. If I fuck up in a bar, I get hit in the jaw. I get hit in the gut. I get the shit beat out of me, do I not? That is pain, that is punishment, that is discipline. It keeps me in line. The thought, the idea of fucking up and getting the shit beat out of me keeps me from fucking up. But women today, the modern woman, does not pay a penalty for fucking up. She cries, and unlike being a man, the modern husband says, "Oh, dear, geez, I'm sorry. Gee whiz, what can I buy you to straighten things out?" Everyone acts like a fucking mommy around her, so all women do is push men over. Push men aside, push them down, step on them and trample them and move on. Fuck that. Carl, you want to know how to fucking deal with these women? You start punishing them the same way men get punished. You can start with lightly shaming them, giving them some fucking guilt, and if that doesn't do it, you go right to spanking, and you get a pre-done contract where she agrees that she likes, wants, and needs spanking, whatever the legal terminology is for your state, that works. Now she has a penalty, and instead of giving her what she wants, when she whines and cries and acts out of hand and makes mistakes and tries sneaking out of it by throwing a fit or punishing you, you discipline her. Get a job, get a house, get a younger woman. Get a prenuptial. Get an agreement that you will discipline her. And then men, you have to act like men, not like their mommy. No coddling, no spoiling. You treat them like women, and they will respond like women. You treat them like little girls and give them the power of men, They're going to make decisions like little girls, and they're going to whine and they're going to whine and fuck with you like a little girl, and then they're going to use their power, their masculine powers that you give them. Right? The right to make decisions, the right to be in charge, all those masculine powers, the right to punish you, and they'll use those as well. Women are desperate, conniving creatures, designed to live just like we are. They're designed to get by. They have to survive, period. And they use the tools they have in their arsenal. And men today are trained to give them all of those tools and sacrifice themselves. So Carl, here we are again. What do you do? How do you live with this shit, right? This is my take on it, and these are just my opinions. Right? But for now, this fucking world is destroyed. These women are growing up with no notion of how it is and how it should be. They think they should be in charge. They should be gynocentric. They should make all the decisions. They should get equal pay. Every fucking woman I know makes terrible decisions. Terrible. They cannot make decisions without men. A lot of them will come running to men and say, what do I do? And then men tell them, and they think they've made a good decision by getting the man to tell them what to do. That's not a decision. That's deference. But they think and believe in their head that they're the boss. All that needs to be taken away from them. Taken away from them. Stop trying to make women into men. Make women women from the very beginning. Give them dolls and get them in the kitchen. Raise them to be women. When they fuck up, you spank them. They get married to an older man. She has to respect him and do what he says. She knows if she fucks up, she leaves and gets nothing. She knows if she fucks up, she gets a spanking. She knows if she does a good job, she has a house, a husband, a family, everything a woman naturally wants and is driven to do. And if a woman doesn't want those things, then fuck you. You don't get them. You don't get to say, well, I want the house and the car and the husband and the lifestyle, but I don't want to make him happy. Well, fuck you then. You're out. That's the answer. If you want in a man's life, you give the man exactly what the man wants, period. So if you want things fixed, it's got to be fixed, and it's a fucking long haul to get back to where things work. And most of all, men, you have the penis. You have to act like it. You have to be strong. You have to be stern. You have to be consistent. You have to be strong. The moment you show weakness, the woman will kill you. You have to be resolved in dealing with these creatures, or they will turn from beautiful, feminine angels into harsh, penis-hating, murdering thugs with, oh man, it's just crazy to me how a woman transforms when she's given too much fucking leash. She is a rabid dog that'll turn on you and bite. So there it is, Carl. That's the part one of your email. How do you live with women? How do you deal with them? What's the way back? Enough on avoiding them, right? We know to avoid the modern woman right now. But if men want to get in with them, this is what you got to do, period. That's how I see it. What do you guys think? How do you see it? I want to wish you a good day. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for clicking that bell. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up. And thank you, of course, for sharing this video with young men. There has to be a way. And I'll tell you what I just said doesn't work just on kids. Older men. If you have a woman, straighten her the fuck up. Hopefully she's younger than you by at least 4 years. And as an older man, you should be able to establish with the woman you're with at the beginning of the relationship, you get nothing. Sign this contract. I'm the boss. If you don't like it, fucking leave. If you piss me off, I'm going to spank you. Sign this contract, says so. I'll treat you really good. You treat me good. You treat me like shit, you're out. I treat you like shit, you can fucking leave. Get the fuck out. Right? If a man wants a woman, he needs to treat her well as well. I'm not suggesting abuse, physical. I'm suggesting treating a woman like a woman. so that she can in turn treat a man like a man. That's not happening today. That's why the Mgtow movement is exploding, and with good cause. Men are sick and tired of these fucking bitches running loose, spending all the goddamn money thinking they're in charge and they're the reason the world is great. It is not. Women are destroying the world. They're destroying the financial system. They've built a mountain of debt while standing on men's shoulders. This is a fucking battle of the sexes. This is a war of all wars, socially. And women love to say it's a war, and they're going to do this and that, and they're going to show a man how it is, and the moment a man stands up and says, "Fuck you, bitch. If it wasn't for men, you'd be fucking living in the stick still, eating worms and digging around in the dirt for fucking juicy roots." Right? "Oh, well, I'm a misogynist then. Oh, I'm a sexist. I'm a bigot. I'm the worst kind of human being, and I should be put in jail for thinking the way I do. I need to go to the thought police and get fucking retrained." Fuck you, whores. Right? You don't have to apologize. I don't have to. You want what I have? Sure, you better prove you deserve it. Because I ain't giving it to anyone. I don't fucking give my shit up at all. Men need to take that attitude. You have what you have. If they want to be with you, they're with you, but they don't get to take it with them when they leave. They need to know that up front. Fuck you, women, if that's how you think, that you deserve man shit because you rubbed your genitals on his genitals. Give me a fucking break. I'm on a bit of a fucking roll this morning. What do you guys think? You know, the subject matter here is, if a relationship is to work between a man and a woman, how does it need to be? Well, I take it all the way back to childbirth and raising the girl to be a woman, not raising her to be a man, raising her to put her in that traditional role so that when a man comes home at night, he doesn't fight and compete with the fucking whore that lives in his house and controls his empire. The man comes home and is taken care of. And the woman has real love in her heart for him and respect for him. Without that, it cannot work, and that's why it does not work. Giving to women and giving into them and sharing power and sharing authority does not work. It only results in a weaker and weaker and weaker man. You cannot defeat a woman who thinks she is the same as you. Because if you think she's the same as you, you're going to stop trying to defeat her, and she will work on you. There is no such thing as equal power. There has to be a boss. And science and sociology in their true forms have proved that men are superior in running households, in running businesses, in running and making the best life decisions. Period. There may be a few women that can. Fuck you, fine. Go live with other women in an apartment and you guys can share your greatness together. Leave us fucking men alone. I think I've said enough on this. You guys have a great day. Semper Fi. Look in the mirror. I have the penis. Now go out and fucking do it. Be a man. Be a man. Don't apologize for it. And remember, it is a fucking war out there. It's a war for your mind, and it's a war for your wallet. Don't fucking give in. Don't give them this, and don't give them your money. That just teaches them bad habits. See you guys later.